Hello, my name is Hileman, and I am doing small engine ID, and I'm ready to go.
Combustion chamber.
This here's combustion chamber. It is as the length, the width of the cylinder at the piston at top dead center. You can tell this here is part of the combustion chamber.
Cylinder.
This here is the cylinder. It contains all the bores that are placed inside of the engine, and it receives the piston.
Carburetor.
This here is a carburetor. It is a device that automatically mixes the proper portions of air to be mixed with the fuel to be burned into the engine.
Oil filler plug.
This here is the oil filler plug. It is a device that closes the opening for the crankcase to be filled with oil.
Crankcase.
This main area right here is the crankcase. It is the housing where all the devices, shafts of the main engine operate.
Flywheel key.
This here is the flywheel key. It is the device that holds the main flywheel in place.
Flywheel.
This here is the flywheel. It is a heavy metal wheel that maintains the speed of, or maintains the engine while it is running.
Exhaust valve.
This here is the exhaust valve. It permits all the burned fuel to leave the combustion chamber.
Cylinder head.
This deal above here is the cylinder head. It is the part that's above the piston rings.
Camshaft.
This here is the camshaft. It is a shaft containing lobes or cams that raise and lower the valves every time it is rotated.
Piston.
This here is the piston. It is the cylinder part closed on one end and is connected through the connecting rod connected to the crankshaft.
Connecting rod.
This here is the connecting rod. It connects to the piston to the crankshaft.
Piston rings.
These rings are expandable and they fit into the grooves of the piston to prevent any, it makes a seal to prevent any gas or liquid to go past the piston into the crankshaft oil.
Piston head.
This here is the piston head. It is above the piston. It is above the piston rings.
Intake valve.
This is the intake valve. The intake valve is the valve that permits all fuel to be burned in through the combustion chamber.
Crankshaft.
This here is the crankshaft. It is the main shaft of the engine and changes the piston into reciprocating motion when it is rotating.
Air cleaner.
This is an air cleaner. It is a device that filters the air.
Armature.
This here is the armature. It is a device wrapped around wire coils in an iron core. Every time it is rotated, it pulls in some magnetic field for it to control or to electricity.
Cylinder block.
This whole device here is the cylinder block, and It is the main mass and metal of the engine, and where all the barrels are bored or replaced.
Spark plug.
This device is a spark plug. It is inserted into the combustion chamber that is controlled by a small electrode.
Fuel tank.
This here is the fuel tank. It is a device that stores fuel to be burned into the engine.